Hey guys, how's it going? Shay from That Student Life Australia, down in Newcastle Port, the harbour area. And today we're just going to be talking to you guys about your options for university, whether you should stay at home and not move away, or move to another university and live on campus. So obviously I went to the University of Newcastle, stayed at home, did engineering last semester, but my man Scott Venter here did something different.
So I went to Macquarie Uni down in Sydney. I'm studying law and I live on a college campus there called Dunmore Lang. It's a lot different basically to living at home and comparing to school. I look back on those times in my life and I'm like, I've grown so much.
So like Scott, what would you say probably the three, or just a couple of big advantages or big differences that you noticed between what you would have found staying home versus living on your own, you know, looking after yourself, meeting new people, that sort of stuff?
Yeah. All right, so number one is that I had to travel 3 hours to and from school every single day. The greatest advantage for me is obviously the fact that I can just walk 1 minute and I'll be at my class.
Yeah, that's a good advantage.
I can wake up like you know, I'll have a class at 9 and I can wake up at 8:40. Even kids at uni are just jealous of this now because, you know, the Sydney traffic's huge. You've got to travel like an hour to get anywhere. Another huge advantage is that you really build a sense of community. So you're gonna have lots of friends, and that they'll make lifelong friends as well, because at school you think you talk to people a lot. So you're around them for 6 hours of the day, but try to actually make it so that you're around them 24 hours a day and you learn not to get sick of them.
Do you argue too?
You build, man, it's like living with siblings. So you build a super strong relationship and a super strong community. Everyone's gonna have your back and everyone will always support you. It's awesome because like on Facebook and stuff, everybody is just like comments on everybody else's photos.
It's like good family. It's like,
yeah, it's
social family.
Like you'll always be invited to all the events. It's completely
So
like if you're introverted, don't worry about it, because if you move there, just being constantly exposed to other people's energy will actually make you extroverted.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so like what about like, is it expensive to live on campus? Like a couple $100 a week, or?
It is. So for me at the moment, it's $450 a week. But I would say that's worth it. A lot of the kids at campus have actually taken a gap year. I know that a way higher significant amount of people that don't take a gap year actually just stay at home, because obviously they don't have the year's worth of savings to afford it. But don't hesitate to think of actually taking a gap year and then going on campus.
To save some money up.
Living on campus to save some money up, yeah. So it costs you about probably 16 to 18 grand a year.
That's with food?
Yeah, with food included.
With food, 3 meals a day.
With food, bedding.
Your own room, desk and shit.
Yep, absolutely. So basically, you will be poor as all hell.
when you're
starting.
That makes sense.
Like, that's just a huge disadvantage. I have to extend like $100 over a month. You know, people go out and stuff, and I'll sometimes have to just be like, no, because obviously I can't even afford to get into a club that's $10.
If you are thinking of like, you know, living on campus, you'll be really tight with money. Like, you'll be living on cheap food, and like you'll be just really stretching it. Like, you're gonna have to. That's a skill in itself. Like, learning to budget and stuff is a good thing to learn. So
you do learn to become frugal, and actually it will obviously make you, when all of you become rich and famous, it'll make you really appreciate the having lots of money. Because like, man, I get like $100. Like, if I get like $100 from a paycheck or something, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna live like a king for the next month. Yeah. But the huge advantage, can't stress it enough, is that you really do build people skills, and that is so necessary for every aspect of life.
Alright, so yes, as I said, I stayed at home, went to a university. It's about 15 minutes drive from me, so I'm going to go over the advantages and disadvantages of that. Now, first of all, the biggest advantage is that you're still at home. It's cheap as it gets. You know, I don't pay rent at home at the moment. Mum will probably try and make me eventually, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so all the money I make from my job pretty much just pays for having a decent life around here, enjoying myself, going out or whatever, saving. So yeah, just much cheaper. I'd probably also say an advantage is it's probably just less difficult. I mean, you're gonna have to really look after yourself when you move out. That would be a big challenge, and I probably think great opportunity for growth. That's probably a positive, but if you're not that sort of person, if you're really not ready to move out yet, like if you can't,
that though.
If you suck being alone, and like you would probably struggle for a little bit, but you'd grow. So
it's actually like, that's a total thing. Like the character development is actually insane. So it's like throwing the baby eagle out of the nest. You either learn to fly or die.
Yeah,
you know, no one's gonna die.
I mean, being 18, moving out on your own, most people wouldn't be ready. So it'd be really a sink or swim opportunity. So, you know, hopefully you'd swim, but maybe I guess some people might sink. I don't know. It kind of makes me want to, you know, give it a go and and almost move out. Like he's kind of convinced me around to it. Now, probably won't actually do that because of finance reasons and stuff. But if I had the opportunity, I probably would. So I guess
you can get lots of scholarships and stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, guys, if you're going to uni, you have to apply for scholarships. I got a fair few, and a lot of people who would have got them just didn't even look, didn't know they were there.
There's thousands and thousands of dollars of scholarships that go unused each year.
Yeah, so you just got to have a look, be on that. But yeah, guys, so I think, if you've got the money and you've got the opportunity, probably go live on campus if you could. Unless your home life is just awesome. Like if your home life's awesome and the uni you want to go to is around the corner, then that's great, stay at home. But if not, living on campus would actually be pretty great. All right, guys, so I mean, just to wrap that one up, no matter which one you choose, you're going to come out pretty much the same. You might extend yourself and be a bit more social and a bit more independent if you move out. And if you're already like that, then being at home wouldn't change anything. But either way, you're still going to get the same degree. So you're not going to lose either way. You might just gain a few things depending on what your personality already is like, or some changes you might actually want to make in your life.
And also, there's no rush. Like, I know quite a few people who have gap years, are 20, 21, they've now come into college, and I also know a lot of third years that are actually in their first year living in college. So
yeah,
just
true.
Relax, take your time and make your decisions.
Stay at home for a year or 2 years, and then, I think I might move out and move to campus on the third or fourth year of my degree. So either way, no rush. But obviously if you move to campus, you're going to probably have to grow up quick, learn to handle money, and you're going to be really social, and you're going to have a very good community. If you stay home, you won't have to spend as much money, but I mean, you might lose a couple of those other advantages of being on campus. So
you also get huge respect from your parents if you move out.
True, if you move out, your parents do probably treat you like more of an adult, so that's probably more of a benefit. So yeah, alright, so I guess that pretty much wraps us up. Scott, anything more to say?
Not at all.
Righto, sweet. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope your choices for university go well for your life. Yes, please like, comment and subscribe for more. And that's Student Life Australia. From us too, see you later.